What's up, guys? Alright, so today I'm going to be bringing you a 5th generation OU match I had against a guy named Dward99. Met him on the Smogon Wi-Fi Battle Finder, and he was pretty cool. Now, I think I've said this 2 battles in a row. I said I'm going to bring you guys a UU upload, but I went on the Smogon Wi-Fi Battle Finder. I think I went through at least 12 battles, and nothing. The battles just weren't good. There's not much to say about it except for there was like 6 5-0s, there was a couple 6-0s, there was about 5 4-0s, and then a couple of 3-0s and 2-0s, and they just weren't good. So, I mean, even the 2-0, that wasn't even a couple, that was just one 2-0, and it had a lot of hacks in it. So, pretty disappointed by that, but if I can't find a decent UU match to upload, I'm unfortunately not going to be able to. But I went and I changed my tier to OU because I was getting a little bit tired of attempting to find a UU match and failing every time. And 2 OU matches gone, and I find this one, which was pretty good. And it's about the best one that you're going to find out of some of the other ones that I've had that I don't even think you want to see. Some of them were just so bad, they were unbelievable. And yeah, this guy was pretty cool, except for the Electivire part. But before you ask me why I'm like hating on Electivire, if any of you guys were around during the 07 to 09 era of competitive battling, Electivire was looked down upon by the Smogon Elite members because it was highly overrated by some of the newer players because of its typing coverage. And in general, it's not really that great of a Pokemon. It's not super quick. I mean, its attack is decent, but it's not really fast enough to be considered one of the better members of OU, so that's why it's RU this generation. Anyways, I'm just going to go for the Psychic because there would be no reason for me to get up my screens yet, since Mienshao could have easily taken me out with the, well, not taken me out with the U-turn, but could have done some major damage, and I could have just KO'd him. But he's going to do some switch shenanigans right here, and the reason why I stayed in and went for the Reflect on that Scizor is because I saw the leftovers. I knew that it was probably more bulky and wouldn't be able to take me out with the Bullet Punch. And now he's going to make the mistake of setting up his Stealth Rocks on me, and this guy is actually pretty good, so I know that he didn't do that on purpose. I believe he said on the chat that he expected me to switch out for whatever reason. I'm not really sure, because you see Earthquake here is actually a 3-hit KO. But if he would have gone for Earthquake last time, I'd be about to faint right now. So anyways, he's going to continue to go for the Earthquake, and it's doing around 100 damage, you know, variations and stuff. And now he's going to switch out, and I could have switched out myself, but I didn't want him to get up his hazards, and plus, Espeon is pretty much fodder once you get up those dual screens. That's why I have the Light Clay, it'll last 8 turns. And yeah, that's kind of how Hyper Offense works. You set up your screens and you die, and then your entire team just sweeps. So anyways, I'm going to switch out into my Rotom because I didn't want to die from the Bullet Punch, and I might as well save my Espeon for later just in case I need to get up some screens because it's a pretty fast Pokemon, so I can outspeed most of his team. And he's going to stay in and take a Hydro Pump. Probably not the best idea because this Hydro Pump is almost going to take him out, but because of the Reflect, I'm going to be able to live this Bug Bite with 95 HP. And fortunately for me here, I'm not going to miss the Hydro Pump. I'm not sure what I would have done if I missed. I guess it wouldn't have been a big deal because I could have easily just sent in my Volcarona against it. And now my Reflect wears off, but that's not too big of a deal. So he's going to send in his Mienshao. I know the Fake Out is coming, so I'm just going to switch out and I'm going to go into my Scizor myself. And I'm going to be able to take the Fake Out pretty well. He's actually going to end up getting a critical hit, and that still does absolutely nothing. But here, you guys know my conservative playstyle. I'm completely paranoid about the fact that he's going to send in his Swampert. So instead of going for the Bullet Punch, I went for the U-turn and lost my Scizor. So that was pretty bad, but if he sent in his Swampert, he could have just set up his hazards, taken out my Espeon, whatever he wanted to do. So now I can send in my own Espeon, and he's going to end up switching out into his Kyurem, which is going to take quite a lot of damage from those entry hazards that were bounced back on him earlier. I'm going to go for the Psychic, and it looks to be about a 2-hit KO, I'm not sure, but looking at his team, I figured this thing was Scarfed, so I just decided to leave in my Espeon as fodder, and he does appear to be Scarfed, because he outsped me, of course. So now I'm going to send in my Lucario, as he is locked into the Dragon Pulse, and he's actually going to stay in, probably predicting me to just take him out with the close combat, but I'm going to take advantage of the fact that he's Scarfed, and I'm going to set up a Swords Dance here. And with his team right now being mostly slower than Lucario, the only thing that can really give me problems is Mienshao. Lucario is going to be able to do some major damage to his team right now. So it's really good for me because I believe I was down 4-3 a second ago. All I have left is my Lucario, my Rotom, and no, I have my Rotom, my Lucario, my Volcarona, and my Dragonite. Okay, the score was 4-4. Was it? 4-5. You know, I don't really remember things. I need to get a layout sometime. Would you guys like that? I mean, it would take a lot of time, but you never know. So I'm just going to go for the close combat, and that's going to take out his Swampert. And yeah, Lucario is doing pretty good right now. But the problem is, his Mienshao does carry the Fake Out, as you all know. And I'm a little bit worried that I won't be able to take that Fake Out, and that could be problematic for later on. So he's going to go for the Fake Out, and luckily I'm going to be able to live with just 11 HP. And I'm going to get another Steadfast boost, which puts me at +2, but that doesn't really matter because I can pretty much outspeed half his team. So now he's going to send in my Sharona, the Volcarona. And it's going to take a buttload of, entry hazards damage, and I can just go for the extreme speed and take him out. I don't know why I didn't just go for the close combat. Yeah, I don't know. Extreme speed was more pro at that time. So I'm going to faint now, and that's not too good. But now I can send in my Dragonite, and I do have the multiscale intact, which means that this Electivire shouldn't be able to take me out with the Ice Punch if he does choose to go for that. So he's going to go for the Ice Punch, and as I said, multiscale is intact, and I'm going to be able to live with just 67 HP, and I'm going to be able to go for the Earthquake and take him out. I could have always set up a Dragon Dance, but there would really be no point in that, because he could always be another Scarfer on his team, and that would have caused me major problems. So the Electivire is going to faint now, and all he has left is his Mienshao. So basically, I'm just going to Death Fodder my Dragonite. Well, except not really, because I live with 9 HP. And now, just to troll me, he's going to go for the U-turn, and he's going to get that 9 HP critical hit, which probably mattered in the long run. So now I'm just going to be able to send in my Rotom, and I'm going to be able to finish off this game with a Thunderbolt. So that's going to be good game, Dward99. I would say go check him out, but no YouTube because Smogon Wi-Fi Battle Finder. Oh my gosh, I need to find a UU match. I really do. But yeah, definitely. If I find a UU match, if it's decent, I will definitely upload it, even if the team matchups are kind of bad. And the screen went black a little bit ago. And that's not too good because now you won't be able to see anything. So I'm just going to leave now. See you guys later.